Welcome everybody to Clarington Kia. Today we're going to take you on a tour of this 2022 Kia Seltos EX All-Wheel Drive. This has just over 92,000 kilometers on it, and it is in fantastic condition, which is what you're going to see in this video. Now, let's get it started. The EX does feature a remote starter, so we're going to get that going right now. That's going to turn on the climate control and get the cabin ready for us, so when we hop inside, it is perfect. Now, underneath the hood, we have a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine connected to an automatic transmission, and as you will see from the badge on the fender, it is all-wheel drive as well. Now, the Seltos is a subcompact SUV. You'll kind of see that here as we slide over to the right, but the oxymoron is it is the largest subcompact SUV available, and you're going to see that when we get to the inside of this Seltos. Now, this is by far the most popular subcompact SUV on the market. You're going to see all the reasons why. Starting with, we've got these great looking 16-inch gunmetallic alloy wheels on some really cool looking Nexen tires here. Those are great tires, lots of tread left, and have a look at the brakes. Everything is all up to spec. We're going to review what was done to this vehicle for the safety and reconditioning when we get inside. Now, as we take this tour, I'm going to point out dings, dents, scratches, anything that I can find that would show you the condition of this vehicle, so that way if you're shopping from home, this will make a nice easy decision on what you're looking at. Now, as we come around to the back, we've got great looking wraparound taillights, good Seltos badge, and I love this little reflector in the rear fender here. That looks great. Good looking back bumper, taking a step back. Now you're going to see inside the hatch, we have tons of room back here. So I've got a full set of golf clubs here with the driver, with plenty of room to spare, and a full-size luggage as well. So although it's a subcompact SUV, it certainly doesn't lack in cargo space here. And then we have a 60-40 split seat, so you can fold down either or of those rear seats there if you need a little bit more cargo room. Now on the back bumper, it's in great shape. There's no big gouges or anything out of it here to indicate anything's been dragged out or anything like that. Can happen, but not on this one here. Now we do have one little door ding, kind of just caught it. It's right around here. It's super, super light. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to catch that. Might not have even been there, but it looks like there might have been a small little door ding there. You can ask the salesperson how much that would cost to take that out. If you really wanted to, I wouldn't. Doesn't affect the performance. Here's just a little polish here. I'll take that mark off, not a big deal. And then as we come around to the front, we've got these great looking headlights. Now they don't turn on because we've used the remote starter, but you would have an LED daytime running light that goes all the way through here, right up to the front here, which is really neat. And then have a look at the textured finish on this grille. And then we also have fog lights on the EX model down below. Taking a step back, give you a look at that front end. Couple little stone chips on the hood, nothing crazy as well. Again, we like to point out everything that we can find, so that way you know the condition. And then the last thing here that I did notice was right here, looked like it took a good stone chip right to the, I guess the fender here, close to the windshield here. But other than that, everything looks great. Now let's have a look inside. Oh yeah, gotta unlock the doors first. That helps, right? Here we go. So the EX model features the Safino leather seats, which are in great condition here. You're gonna see cool little pattern in it. We've also got perforation, and then we have a center armrest here that folds down, which I will show you. So you got cup holders in here. We have rear ventilation as well as a USB port down here to make sure that everybody stays charged up. And these seats are in fantastic shape. And then taking a whiff, this is a non-smoker vehicle. No rips, no tears, no stains, no burns in this as well. All right, important to know that it's a non-smoker. I know a lot of people really want to know that. Now, the EX model features this power tilt and slide sunroof up top. Again, I'm going to show you the condition of these front seats. They're in great shape. Height adjustable driver's seat. One of the big compliments we get about the Seltos is that it has fantastic vision for the driver. That seat is really nicely adjustable up for height as well. Now, it did shut off because it is a little low on fuel, so the remote starter does a good job at recognizing that. It'll shut it off so it doesn't drain the fuel completely on you, and then, you know, you wake up and you're like, uh-oh. So inside here, we have a leather heated steering wheel. The driver and passenger front seat are also heated. I'm going to turn down this climate control. A little warm in here. All right. Now let's talk about some of the advanced safety features that the Seltos comes with. So we have forward emergency braking. We have lane keeping assist and lane, lane follow assist. We also have blind spot warning in the side view mirror here, and blind spot collision avoidance, which means if there's a car in your blind spot and let's say for some reason you're just ignoring the warning, you go to make a lane change, it'll actually gently push the Seltos back into your lane to avoid making that lane change into traffic, which is a great thing to have. We've got automatic headlights here, our fog lights as well. You're going to see 92,708 kilometers on this. Now I did notice this here. So there's a little crack in the gauges here. And that's just in the plastic. That might be a pressure crack. For some reason, sometimes that can happen. So that might be something that might be able to be covered under warranty. Ask the salesperson when you're viewing this vehicle if that is the case. If not, it's not affecting the performance of the car by any means, but it is there just as a note. So hopefully it would be covered under warranty, but you have to ask your salesperson to find that out to be sure. In the infotainment system, we have a touchscreen system. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are available, which is fantastic. Plug your phone in, and then you get all of your digital apps, including your music, navigation, and everything else. Otherwise, we have a good radio system in here. All of our menus here, I want to show you. So there's the setup and then quiet mode. Quiet mode will turn off the rear speakers. In case you got little ones back there and you're on a road trip, they're asleep, you can turn off the rear speakers just quickly by pushing quiet mode. And then the user manual is available there as well. When we put it in reverse, we get a nice clear rear view camera, so that way we don't go backing up into anything. And then as I had showed you before, the climate control. So this is something that most vehicles of this size and price range do not have. Usually it's just regular heating and air conditioning, but the Seltos gives you climate control. It's a big feature to have in a vehicle of this class, so I love that. Couple USB ports, a nice little container and storage shelf there. And then we have drive mode. So drive mode, if we look up here, drive mode goes through sport, smart, and normal. And all that's going to do is it's going to change the way that the Seltos reacts and handles with regards to acceleration and fuel economy. Speaking of fuel economy, you can expect to get, into the 6 liter per 100 kilometer range. Oh, we got to back up. We got to jump in here looking to park. I'll show you this backup camera again. But we can get into the 6 liters per 100 kilometer range with a Seltos. If you put it into smart mode, it's going to really conserve fuel, and obviously the less fuel that you pay for, the more that stays in your pocket. We have our 3-stage heated seat, our heated steering wheel, passenger heated seat, and then up here is our all-wheel drive lock. So if you wanted to lock the Seltos in all-wheel drive, you can do that. You certainly don't need to, but just for a little bit of added confidence, you can do that as well. Now, I always love to show people in the Seltos all the piano black that you get on the interior, this great looking speaker cover. They've done such a good job at giving just some luxury refinement trims and materials in the Seltos. It's a very overbuilt vehicle, which is why it is so popular. Now, not only is the condition of the exterior and interior fantastic on the Seltos, so is the mechanical condition. Now, this is what we have done here at Clarington Kia to get this vehicle back up to a condition that we are happy with to sell you the car, so that way you have maintenance-free driving for a long time. So we've done a 4-cylinder oil change. We've replaced the front wipers, replaced the drive belt, replaced the air filter, replaced the cabin air filter. These 3 items here are not needed for safety, but again, we like to do this stuff in order to make sure that you don't have to do that when you come in for your first oil change. We've changed the rear diff bushing. It's something that probably just wear and tear. Replace the front pads and machine the brake rotors. Replace the rear pads and machine the brake rotors. So we've got new pads, front and rear, and machine rotors, which is great. We've done a 4-cylinder tune-up, so changed out the spark plugs. We've done a brake fluid flush, changed the rear wipers on that. All in all, we've spent $2,520 on maintenance and reconditioning items to make sure that you don't have to spend that within the first year or 2 of ownership. And then last but not least, we have our Carfax 2022 Kia Seltos, no accident or damage records found. All right. But folks, if you're looking for a Seltos, this is a great find, fantastic color, incredible condition, and maintenance has been updated so that way you have years of just worry-free driving for this Seltos right here at Clarington Kia. You can visit us online or in store, where you can purchase this vehicle right from the comfort of your own home. Now, whether you choose online or in store, it's your experience your way at Clarington Kia. Thanks so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you soon.